Welcome everybody to the CLE Podcast Network, our first episode of the year for January 2024. Thank you, guys. We got a very special guest in the building with us today. We down at Clee's top of the line, Car Wars. Got to give a special shout out to Mr. Cleophas Blackman for providing this platform for us. Just because we're able to do the things we need to do here, we owe it all to Clee. So our very special guest here today is Tamara Morris. She's a part of my foundation, but Tamara has her own foundation. She's a lifelong family friend. We've been knowing each other since my aunt lived next door to her grandmother. That was back in the 70s. So that's how far we go back. And Tamara, tell everybody who you are today.
Good evening, everyone. It's Tamara Morris. I'm a product of Mount Pleasant, first and foremost. Born and raised. Went to school. After school activities. Sweet essence drill team. Played with it. Still safe.
I feel you on that one.
And my goal is to one day restore back to what it once was, so the children feel good about what their grandparents.
No doubt, no doubt. I appreciate that. That was a fun time back then when we were growing up. We didn't have none of this type of stress that's going on right now. We ain't had to worry about going to school and getting killed in the damn school. Who thought about that one?
Not I.
Yeah, I feel you.
Beat up by the bully, maybe.
Yeah, but ain't nobody wasn't bringing no guns to school doing no shit like that, killing kids. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, Tamara, today is my first day back, 2024, and I've been fortunate enough to link up with Clee, and Clee let me have my own show. So you my first guest today. Thank you, I appreciate that for my show, and my show is called "Is What We Watching Is Love, Honor, and Respect." And the reason why I call it that is because either the people that I'm gonna have on here for my guest is gonna be somebody either I love, I honor, or I respect. Like, I respect Clee, I honor him, and I love the brother. He a good guy, and he's offering us a platform for us to be able to reach masses, to tell a story, to tell something to somebody. Something, it's always something somebody need to hear that we need to get out. Only if we just reach one person.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm trying to say? Is good enough for me. We don't have to have a million views to get the message across. You understand what I'm trying to say? So, with that being said, I would like to know a little bit about your background from as far as how did you start your nonprofit organization?
Well, actually, I'm still in some of the formation process. Actually, I don't see yet. I've been operating.
Hey, Clee.
Disco
I can't see her.
Just because initially it started for me with my son attending Max Hayes High School as far as my farming, receiving a farming track number and becoming an urban farmer. It really was by accident. Just, being at the right place at the right time, my son utilizing the programs that Max Hayes had, brought to my attention a program that at the time was funded through Barack Obama's administration, where they were trying to make right the wrongs that was done to.
I'm sorry, Tamara. I mean to cut you off. We having a technical difficulty with one of our cameras. Listen, if you can move your seat right here, Tam,
right there.
that way the viewers can see you as well, just don't hear you. You can move your drink over there. You can use that microphone. Yeah, yeah, because we want to get you on the screen because it's like I'm talking to like a blackboard, Yeah, so get you a seat right there. And Yeah, that's good. Yeah. That's even better. Let me move that microphone out the way, Cleve. Move this one mic. Okay, so
as I was saying, with the Obama administration office, when the person was done, directed by mishandling black farmers. And so with this bill, and also some of the laws Marshall Fudge had put in place, there was monies allocated for urban farming. And so my son got involved in a program at his school, which took who were involved in building construction and signed them up to teach them how to build high tunnels.
Can I ask you one question, please?
Yes.
For the people that may not know what urban farming is, please give us the definition of urban farming, please.
Well, just a quick definition basically is farming within city limits or backdrop of urban community. So they would label you as an urban farmer or urban gardener. And I went to the extent to actually obtain my farming tractor through this program my son.
So anyone can apply for a farmer track number?
Absolutely.
Okay.
There are some steps you would have to take as far as the USDA having someone from the local come out to survey or if you don't have any, go through land bank or
Would they give it to you or you got to buy it? What is it? You saying go through it?
Well, you possibly will have to buy one.
Okay, so you gonna need some money. So
Yeah.
so we want to just let the people know we don't want people to think that they can just call the land bank and think they can get free land. You're gonna need some type of funds. Yeah.
With anything. But back when this first started, they were actually giving away lots in the inner city.
Right. Until everybody got hit.
Exactly.
Right.
Some are actually buying lots of land for $10, $20, $100. But in my case, I decided that I would be into house in my own house. I'm blessed to have enough land.
Right.
My backyard is huge.
It was like a football field back there. I know exactly. I ran back in them yards.
Exactly. So I, felt like whatever could fit back there, I'm interested. After they came out, they surveyed the land inside. I could choose that size house now. 36.
So did you know how to grow at that time? Were you a grower?
Actually,
have you ever had growing?
A little bit. I wasn't what I would call an expertise. I would definitely say I was a gardener slash earth farmer. But I did take classes through Ohio State.
Was it free?
No, it was not. I did have to pay for those classes. But the main thing was I did have some working in the garden. My grandmother. So I'm always about.
Right.
So a lot of kids rush home, do their homework or watch some cartoons outside. Well, I had to help my garden. So from that, I had some knowledge of art. And at the time when I came across it, I also was bouncing back from a series of major health issues, heart, suffered a heart dissection, which led to 4 heart attacks.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
6 months roughly after that, for cardiac when was 7 minutes.
Oh man, alhamdulillah, man. God bless you for bringing you back to life.
Praise God.
Amen.
God for firemen, fire rescue, fire station from my house walking.
Right.
Um,
What fire station is that right there on 31st?
yeah, 100%. I should know the number. I don't. You know, so I'm pleading with it. Thank God. They say I'm 1 in 5 twice. And 5 people survive a cardiac arrest. 1 in 5 survive a heart section. So twice that I've had a total about 5 heart attacks. Total. So I'm definitely at this point in my life since then have searching for my purpose.
What? Well, I can truly say that I know for sure that God has a purpose for your life because you just survived several encounters with death, and you like you said you have died, but for whatever reason, God brought you back. So your purpose is here. It's for a reason. It's granted. So you and I was talking about this earlier about faith. So there's a lot of people they swear to God. I believe in God, but it's not just something that you say or just want to be on the know. You can go to church every Sunday and say you believe in God, but really don't believe in God because you think you go to church that make you believe in God. I think that the and I don't want to sound like I don't want to say hypocrite, but I feel like from my experiences and the people that I know that have experiences that truly believe in God is the people that have had death experiences or close to death experiences. Because when you experience that death, it make you want to live. You don't understand what I'm trying to say? So it's like you got to have faith for the things that you want out of life, and just you got to trust and believe in God, and just follow that direction and that path that He steer you on. I know personally, I didn't been down the road where I should have been dead many times, but for whatever reason, God kept me alive. So I never questioned why. I just thank the blessings to still be here, to be able to just say that today to you. You understand what I'm saying? So I appreciate you being here, but not only that, I appreciate you helping me and my family get our foundation off. So I want to touch a little basis about the Catherine Denise Connor Foundation that we're starting, and it's going to be a food pantry. The food pantry is actually open now thanks to Avery. So if somebody out there needs food, we can supply food for repasses and things like that. But in the next few weeks, you're going to be able to physically come to our offices, our building, our location, and pick up food for your family to help you sustain you through the month, through however long it takes for you to get there. We're going to be there to help. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you helping me because this is my first nonprofit organization, and I'm doing it out the kindness, not out the kindness. Let me rephrase that. I'm doing it for the love of a woman that gave birth to me. You understand what I'm saying? So to carry her legacy is a big thing. It got me a little choked up right here right now because it's sentimental for me. But the thing is, I just want to let her know, her name will live on in our hearts.
Absolutely.
So I thank you for everything that you're doing for us, for your knowledge, your wisdom, and everybody that's a part of the foundation. Got to give a shout out to Vaughn, Avery, my boy LT, Short Dog, my boy Weeze, everybody that's just been behind us, along this journey. So,
I just want to say thank you for holding me in such high regard as to even trust me what you have for us and just the So the partnership of Catholic is kind of your mom's like sister was friend, confidant, sister does all that. Just what you said, I'll stand on. In finding my purpose, I had to realize that service, pretty much what I've been doing, some shape, form, or fashion, all of my life. Some brand, some, you know, shimmerings, confetti falling from the sky, and reality is what I was taught to do all my life, which was good unto others.
Right.
And, that said, you can't ever go wrong with others are here first and foremost by God's design, all of us in some shape, form, talent, product, or service. We all have something to do priority to each other. We serve one another. So I learned that is, coming up in the household. Of course, my grandmother, so
that's the way.
Having the privilege of knowing two sets of great grandparents and, spending summers down south with great aunts and uncles, just watching them and how they held each other up and held their communities up. Slave punishment. Things happened. My grandmother jumped people.
Right.
If it was cooking a pot of greens and fixing some potato salad and some whatever it was asked of her, even in her lap, she did. She opened up her doors continuously. She never really looked down on me. So as long as you live, if a person comes to the door hungry, and so with Catholic Islamic Foundation and the vision and the goals set forth, it resonates with as a person. And so I'm more than honored to be a part of it.
I'm going to give a shout out to my cousin Shalise who just tapped in, who down in Tennessee. We need to get her back up in Cleveland because we about to blow this up. We about to blow this situation up with this foundation up here. It's a big thing because a lot of people don't know. It's a lot of people that's going hungry. That's hungry right now. There's people that we know right now that's not getting the proper meals that they need. So we want to try to help that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like each one teach one. Is that what they say?
Absolutely.
So, we got to start off small. We not no big foundation. We just started off. We funding all of this stuff right now out of pocket. We haven't got any donations in. Everything's been coming out of pocket that we've been doing, thanks to Avery and his situation. But we only looking for it, I didn't ran across, oh man, nonprofit, man, y'all about to make a lot of money. I ain't doing it for the motherfucking money. I don't do nothing for the money. Last time I did something for money, guess where I ended up? In prison. So I don't do things for money. You understand what I'm saying? I need money to pay my bills and live, but I don't do things for money. I do things because I like to do them. It is out the kindness of my heart. So I do things that I like to do, and it generates money.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as it's generate money, then I'm able to provide people like you, my dudes, and family, and people that has worked for me in the past that work for me now. You know what I'm saying? So we all owe that to God as well because He put me in a position to be able to help other people. So that's what I do. I don't look for nothing in return. You know what I'm saying?
So God takes care of His children. So I feel birth, and you're just trying to make someone else's life.
That's all we want to do. That's it. That's a Man, that's a good. That's the great. That's a great word to use. You know what I'm saying? That was the. I couldn't say it no better. That's what exactly we're trying to do. That's what we're trying to do. So, what are some of the things that you want people to know about you, and as far as your mission and your goals for your community that you serve?
Well, number one, being a resident complex, uh, just want people to not to get paying close attention to everything that's in last 7 years alone. Opportunity corridor, iPads that they put down in the street, just pay attention. Investors are coming back in. Unfortunately, have crisis now with out of town investors. It's not by accident. We can read that you want, but the bottom line, it's an investment because of our location. Pleasant always being the prime location in the city of Cleveland. We are literally 4 miles in every direction to every major freeway, highway in the
I
city.
never even knew that, and I'm older than you. Go ahead.
And I recently came across that as well just by, putting myself right on, like some of the same things that I am here about the community.
Okay.
And one being Miss Anita Gardner, her shutout. And,
Yeah, shout out everybody that then helped you along the way. This your platform right now. Everybody who you want to give a shout out
it's so
to.
many, and I probably say these to the caught up, but bottom line is, like I said, from a little girl, I've always been civic minded. And my mom used to always tell me that I always wanted to help others, even in, probably when I should have been trying to help myself. I always would, sleep and get on the phone with the HBC telecom, the blue ball.
Oh, you did that shit.
I did.
Oh,
I did.
you pledged.
I would sleep silly, but
Yeah,
I would
you was
go in my
pledging.
dad's wallet and I would pledge $5, and depending on what artist was singing, I might pledge 100.
Oh,
Then
that's
they
crazy.
would get the pledge card and like TAMARA. Like, oh yeah. And my answer to what?
Right.
What if something's happening? We're on hard time. At the end of the day, you paid it or whatever. I would, be TV calling 1-800 numbers and got me kids. And my first kid I adopted, I probably was 10 years old. It's just always been who I was as a person. And I just always felt too that being a part of things actually fed the landscape of my community. So I always used to felt the need to invest in where I live. And I just really, I had a love of community all my life. So with my urban farming program, farming market slash tell story time. So it was my initial goal to grow food for myself and heal myself from experiencing onset of my heart problem and all of that. And then once I really started to off myself to the urban farming and myself available to learning, funds and stuff that was available, I realized how I can better my community. So what I did was I named the LLC. First off, see. Um, I wanted to teach or have the children and the youth to learn as I was learning how to garden, how to gardening, farming, agriculture, landscape, just, even beautifying the neighborhood, bringing the children together to teach them something. But we have too much that way, which is growing our own food. And, not to mention with all the old guys, and number fives, and number red guys, and all this, like I said, my own situation, me, to do better for my own health and strength. So why not,
That's right. Kid.
And do what I need to do for my community health as well. And then with the veggie tales aspect of it, as I was working kids every springtime to the late fall, because when you have a hoop house in Python, you're able to grow vegetables and agriculturally, you know, let vegetables and things go back to seed. Actually, they can go back to seed. They can protect your vegetation from the outer elements. And,
I'm gonna have to come through there. I ain't gonna do hear that live. You wrote that. Joy like, oh shit.
Now, it's winter. It's hard to have anything
Crazy.
grow going outside. So this is why
Get you something to drink, please. Oh,
like I said, that
It's Tito's. It's Tito's. I got some at home.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna come through.
All right. That's
All
all
right.
right. I'll sit down and talk to you so
Okay.
we can listen.
All right.
Obtaining land to apply for allotment, have title to grow their own fruits and state. So what I do, working I said all my life was specific to illicit farming since 2013 to expand to solidify some things and actually get my 501c3. My goal is to incorporate other youth programs. Actually,
So to give us some examples of some programs you would like to try to bring in, because like I said, by you being on this platform, someone may hear you and may want to help you out, or they may want to put you on a team for right now until you can get yours. So what are you interested in as far as helping the youth? What are some of the things that you would like to do?
well, actually, what I'm doing right now through my vegetable story time, stories to the children, sleeping, through the vegetable story time program. All this takes place in my garden.
Okay.
Some I found that it was a needed, not here since I already had them in my grants, and they were in garden, what better way to encourage reading?
Right, but let me ask you this. What is the, because I never heard of that program until you told me. So how do you go about being in that Cleveland Reads program? Because see, so you have to go through the library. Okay, so because okay, give me your information, because that's the problem with our community. It's the lack of knowledge for your resources. So if we provide these things, we can, if we can just help one person today find some information that they couldn't find, that's going to be good enough for me. I don't know about Tamara, but if we can just help one person today, let's do that. But where can they find you at, and where can they find these programs at?
216-557-9052. I'm registered with Google. Actually, that's the way registered with People's Garden, including SDA, on the garden sites.
Okay, Tam. Well, listen.
There, or also on Facebook.